Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Nisha Singla and in today's session we are going to discuss about replace subject. Replace subject is one of the variant of subject and in our last video we have already discussed about behavior subject. I will suggest you to first watch that video because that will clear all your doubts about subject and behavior subject and how we can use that in Angular projects. So now let's talk about replay subject. Replay subject is a variant of subject that replay or emits old value to new subscriber. Interesting point about replay subject is that it buffers old values and will emit those values immediately to any new subscriber. Unlike behavior subject, it don't have any initial value. So if your requirement is something like this, that you don't need any initial value but you want to emit old values to new subscriber, then replay subject fit well in your requirement. So now let's see how we can create a simple replay subject and how it can help in our project. So flip to your editor. So to use replay subject, we need to create an object of replay subject like we have created the object for behavior subject. So now suppose we have one subject with the name of messages where we keep sending messages to our subscriber. Okay, so let's create one object and replay subject. So just remember, if you are creating a replay subject object, don't forget to import it from RxJS. So one best practice that you can take care of while naming your subject is you can put $sign before this so that it would be easy to remember, easy to read the code that this is a part of observable. Now the syntax and the concept will remain same like we have discussed in the previous videos, that whenever you want to pass some data to your subject, you need to use next method, and to read the data you need to use subscribe method. So first let's pass some messages. So I will say message next. So my first message is hello, and I have one more message here, how are you? So now we want to listen to this message, so we need to create one subscriber here. So I'll say message dot subscribe and it will take one callback. So I will simply say user1 and the message for that is message. So now let's see what it will print. Open developer tool, go to the console, and here we can see it is displaying two messages, hello and how are you. It means it is holding the old values for my new subscribers. Okay, this is the default behavior of replay subject. Now suppose we have more messages here. I'm saying from where are you and stay at home. So before subscribing, I have emitted 4 values with the help of replay subject. So when you see on console, it is emitting all the old values to my subscriber. Now suppose I don't want that all values need to be whole. I want that only last 2 value or last 3 value I want to emit to my new subscriber. So that can also be done with the help of replay subject, and that we can do with the help of our first parameter of replay subject, and that is the buffer size. Buffer size means how many values you want to hold in buffer so that all those values you can emit to your new subscriber. So if you don't pass any value, it means you want to hold, you want to buffer all emitted values. So if you want to control this behavior, you need to pass the limit. So if I say 2, it means in the buffer hold only last 2 emitted values before emitting to my subscriber. So it means out of these 4 values, the last 2 values are this, from where are you and stay at home. So when you see it on console, you will see from where are you and stay at home. So now when my subscriber is already there and after this I emit a new message and I say get vaccinated. So in that case you need to remember that this buffer size behavior will only apply to a new subscriber. So my new subscriber was at line 43. So at that time it will return last 2 values. But now when line 45 will execute, in that case that subscriber is already there. So it always emit the values to the existing subscriber. So in this case, first it will emit the last 2 values because it's a new subscriber. And once the subscriber is there, which is listening, so whenever you emit the next value, it will simply return to that. So in that case, first it will emit the last two values and then get vaccinated. So with this behavior, you can simply say that replace subject emit old values to new subscriber, and it buffers the number of values and will emit those values immediately to new subscriber, in addition to emitting new values to the existing subscribers. So if I emit one more value here, like keep learning, so it will simply emit or pass this value to my existing subscriber, keep learning. But suppose now again I have a new subscriber. So in that case, again that rule will apply, that it will always pass the buffer size value to the new subscriber. So this is my user 2, assume this is user 2, and if here I will log this message, so it will again take a look at the buffer size and emit the last two values. So for this subscriber, these are the old values. So out of these values, it will hold only last two values in the buffer. So for user 2, it should emit get vaccinated and keep learning. So let's confirm this one. So here you can see get vaccinated and keep learning. We have one more parameter here with the name of window time. So you can also mention the time. So if you mention the time, it will hold the data in buffer till that time. So that also you can use. So this is very simple behavior of replace subject. I hope this one is clear. And now you can compare replace subject with behavior subject very easily. If you have watched my last video, behavior subject had an option to pass the default value, but here we don't have any option to pass the default value. Behavior object cannot hold multiple values, it can only hold the last value. But here the replace subject can hold the data in buffer. So as per your requirement, you need to choose which one you need to use in your project. So this is all for replace subject. I hope the concept of replace subject is clear, and let me know in the comment section where in your project you can use replace subject. I will see you in my next session. Till then, keep learning and stay connected.